We are here because we heard that Honorable Mumbi Phiri unceremoniously was picked up by police, and we rushed here to just try and find out. Of course, we have the leader of opposition, Honorable Mumbi Phiri here, Member of Parliament from Malole, Honorable Kalimi. Possibly, maybe we first of all try to get a comment from the lawyer, so to understand what is going on. Because when we attempted to get in, the police, the New Dawn police, are telling us even Honorable Mumbi Phiri's lawyers have not been allowed, like Honorable Mumbi Phiri, to enter on the basis that there was already one council. But every citizen has a right to determine how many lawyers they want. They can even have 100 lawyers if they so wish, and that is what the law provides. But anyway, Council, maybe you can tell us what's happening.
Okay, thank you very much. So basically what happened was that I think earlier in the day we had written to the police. We were supposed to be at the police for an interview, but we wrote to the police and indicated to them that our client was unwell, and we presented a sick note to them. And indeed, she is unwell. She had been to the hospital. But after we presented that sick note, at about 16:17, they proceeded to her house. They found her at the house, and they found her with a person that had come to see her on the basis that she was unwell. And they said they needed to come with her to the police. And of course, she did not object to that. So she started off down this way. When she arrived here, we equally arrived. She was informed that she was being cautioned, and a warn and caution statement was taken. And in the warn and caution statement, she basically told them that the murder of Lawrence Banda that they are talking about is an incident that is not known by her. She was not there, in fact. So they said they have to travel with her to Kaoma in the night. We questioned why they want to travel in the night. They said, well, with them they want to travel regardless of what our position is. So we requested then that a few necessities be packed. That is to say, things that she could use, some water, a few clothes to change. They said they would allow her to pick that, but they would not allow her to go to the house and pick. She has to send someone. So someone has gone to pick those things for her. Once they come through, whatever time, the police are adamant, and they're saying they will travel to Kaoma. And whatever they want to go and do in Kaoma really is an issue that they have not explained. So we'll wait and see what happens therefrom. We will follow closely and see how we can defend our clients' rights and how best we can get over this hurdle. It is a hurdle that we have just for a moment, that all these things indeed do come to pass. They go away.
Yes, thank you very much. We just got a call that our client, Honorable Mumbi Phiri, was here at the service headquarters, and obviously we came to try and understand why she was here. Unfortunately, as you heard from my colleagues, we've not been allowed to see our client. And the police are arguing that there's already one lawyer representing her, which we feel is a very unusual statement to make. Yeah, so we are still here, insisting that we must see our client, because we want to understand why she's been called, and more so to understand why they would want to travel with her throughout the night against her wish. Yeah, so we'll keep you posted as we go.
Well, the fortunate circumstance is the leader of opposition has said, and the lawyer is quite very certain, that we can't respect human rights, that we can arrest someone who's not feeling okay. And I don't know how urgent is this. We are living in a country where there's only an animal farm, where more animals are more important than others. This is not acceptable. We need to accept human rights. And the life of Mumbi Phiri, in case anything happened, the police will be held accountable because they are behaving like others, and to this is not acceptable. We call upon the police and the police inspector general, let him be very professional. We know maybe they're getting instruction from an invisible hand, which is not very fair. President Hakainde Hichilema promised the Zambian people that he's going to rule by the law, and definitely is not going to follow the kangaroo law. He promised the Zambian people to say he's going to rule this country following the law. So what is happening is just something else. Mumbi Phiri is not above the law. If indeed Mumbi Phiri did something which is an offense under the Zambian constitution and law, she's supposed to face the law. But honestly, to bang her well as if she's a pig and transport her into Kaoma at night, it's not acceptable. The health and the life of this person who has saved the Zambian people at a very high position, contributed to the nation development, and you treat him like a donkey, this is not acceptable. We call upon the Inspector General to behave very professional.
Right. I think it's very unfortunate. I think, as it has already been said, only to reiterate, the manner in which PF leaders, PF officials are being treated. And we know this is all to try and feed into the narrative that the UPND and their leader, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, has been preaching across the globe. Unfortunately, human rights have been violated, and it looks like the UPND government is getting away with it. Chireko was, tortured and, treated in a manner that is inhumane. Even when the court made pronouncements, rulings, or orders, the court defied that. And now we're having a situation where, regardless of her condition, health condition, they have, picked Honorable Mumbi Phiri in a very barbaric manner, and now being transported to Kaoma. So we hope that the human rights will be respected.